fucking good piece of music. This woman can sing. Kia ora, my name's ZoeStibi, your vocal coach for today, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel to all the newcomers. It's so lovely to see you here. In today's video, we are going to be looking at Billie Eilish and Phineas, No Time to Die at the Oscars live. Let's take a look at what they're up to with their vocal technique.
Billie Eilish and Phineas.
I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I'd fallen for a lie? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead in paradise? And now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
I'm like speechless. I love this song. I really, really love it. And I know that basically, like, you know, 2 years ago, literally everybody wanted to sing this song, and they still do because it's such a fucking good piece of music. So the thing with Billie Eilish is, you know, we often hear this really breathy quality. I actually had a discussion with someone yesterday about exactly this point. She is not in falsetto. Ta-da! Not according to my ears anyway. I think that she's in a really, really lovely thin vocal fold, so in a really lovely head voice sound with just a little bit of an opening at the back. So the vocal folds close and open from the back. They go like this. So let's just go and watch that again. Indulge me, people, indulge me.
I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you owe.
Okay, so you can really hear there those quite audible breaths going on. And that's telling me that the gain is turned up very high on that microphone. Now, gain is basically, it's the same thing that I've got here on my recorder. So if in the microphone, the sound gets taken into the microphone, it gets sent to the computer. And if I'm speaking very, very quietly, I need to turn up the gain, which is going to take my sound and boost it to make it louder for the computer. Now, what also happens is everything gets amplified, and including the breath. So you can really hear I think she's doing that completely on purpose, though, because Billie Eilish, you know, I've watched also the documentary on it. She doesn't do things without an intention. And I think that that's coming in. That's also being used quite a lot as punctuation, because you just goes to show that the blood you... And she's almost using it as an emotional tool there to kind of, you know, break our hearts in this song. Oh.
Blood you bleed is just the blood you owe. Was I stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else
I could clap every time. Stop it, Zoe. Clap at the end. Most of that was actually in this lovely thin vocal fold with a little bit of an opening at the back. From what I'm hearing, there was a lot of lovely tone in there. And it's this fantastic, the thyroid cartilage tipping forward just to allow that bit of a moan to come in, that cry with that, I leave alone. And that is really stunning. So that's a way in which that if you're wanting to go up and over the passaggio, so the passaggio is that group of notes between the chest voice register and the head voice register, or thick vocal folds and thin vocal folds. That passaggio is that like magical Bermuda Triangle where sort of everything goes to shit when you try and go up and over it. So I want you to try and cry up there. And especially if you're singing the song, you're going to go into that belty part at the very end. So, you know, don't blow a gasket just yet. I love the way it's so understated. Let's enjoy it.
There's just no time to die. I let it burn. You're no longer my concern. Faces from my past return. Another lesson yet to learn that I've fallen for a lie. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead the paradise? And now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to stop. I know I'm going to do it because I wanted to go back. And there was that part where she took the head voice a little bit too low, and you could see that it kind of lost a little bit of the tone and the power, and that wasn't too far away though. Let's see if I can find it because this looks very similar.
Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead the paradise? And now you'll never see me cry.
Can you say, no, you'll never see me cry? And then she switches back down into that thicker vocal folds or that chest voice sound. Now, completely up to you. My suggestion would probably be with that for me once, just in that part. Can you see it really loses? She does a really lovely thin vocal fold, just really shortly before it, and then she adds in, she goes to that falsetto sound, and then she doesn't switch back down. This is what often happens with singers. They get stuck in one voice quality, and it's about maneuvering through all of the voice qualities and not sort of thinking black, white, chest, head. You know, you've got to move through them depending on where you are in the range. So let's just go back on that.
On my side.
It's a lovely thick vocal fold.
Fool me once, fool me twice.
Quite thin.
Are you dead the paradise?
Goes to the falsetto.
Now you'll never see me cry.
Staying in the falsetto.
There's just no time
Then she
to
swapped down into the chest.
no time to die. No time to die. There's just no time to die.
So, big changes going on there in the sound. One thing that really happens with the song is that people want to belt the crap out of the song at the very end. They go, there's just no time to. And you notice as well, she looked up at the ceiling. Now we know Billie Eilish, she's got a fabulous vocal technique. Like literally, this woman can sing. And she's really particular about the notes that her intonation is like out of this world good. You know, she actually records every single one of those backing vocals that you hear, and especially that da 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 da. I love that bad. And she recorded all of them, and I'll pop a link in the description below actually, because the Rolling Stone did like a how she made this song, and she sung every single one of those backing vocals without any auto-tune. Like, to be able to do that is fucking hard. So if you really want to sing like Billie Eilish, go away and practice. Yeah. Anyway, there wasn't really a belt there at the end. I mean, I know this song, I think that's like an E or something like that. It's not, it's high, but it's not like out of this world high. And you could see she lifted her neck, her chin up and looked at the ceiling. That's actually a really great way for you to be able to achieve those thicker vocal folds further up in the range. So if you're just looking up and you go, there's just no time to die, it's a perfect way for you to work on your belt. But let me know down in the comments if you would like some more help with your belt technique, because that's like a whole nother video. But if you're looking to improve your vocal technique and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to start, I don't know how to improve, I've like reached this point in my technique, then check out the link in the description below, because my Fundamentals of Singing course is out. We cover the first 10 fundamental aspects of learning to sing or improving your singing voice. So more information is down below. I also give away a freebie in there of the tongue position. If you wanted to support this channel, then hit that subscribe button. Honestly, it helps me out so much to help people like yourself sing better and improve their vocal technique. Without further ado, I'm going to say, have a fantastic rest of your day. It was lovely to see you here yet again. I'm off to go do some more teaching. Ka kite anos.